All right. So I'm not going to talk much. I think talk enough. Now applying kind of the same thing. We'll start with the warm up, and I believe these are 12 reps. Let's move this to a 80 pounds. Or I might do 90. Yeah. This 90 because it's what I said, like, it is at 50 to 75 to 100, but I want it to be, instead of the 75, I'd rather do an 80. That way the second set could be more of a working, especially on a machine. A machine, you don't really have much control with the range of motion. So you can't manipulate really how the weight moves, so it could be harder. I think 110 might be a bit too much for 12 rep. Now, it could be different if what I would usually do is, start with the lightest weight, but start with the highest reps. So, and another way I could have done, 50 pounds of 20 reps, then let's say 80 pounds with 15 or 12, but I think 15, and then the 100 with 10 reps, but each one is 12. I'll do 100. Yeah, because that's kind of what I believe. I mean, if I'm not able to do 110, that means I've pre-fatigued well enough on that second set. Let's have the assistance. All right. There we go. Now I feel a bit. Yeah, it's just, you see, it depends on the body type. For me, it requires more. On that second set, I need to make it a bit of a working in order to get my muscles fired up, ready to go. I mean, it feels pretty good. Yeah, that's it for this. I am kind of contemplating whether I should do underhand, not underhand, I'm sorry, narrow grip lat pull downs, or regular. The only issue is that, because yesterday I went so hard in arms, I think that might interfere if I do it too wide. Let's just stick with what we've been doing for the past 3 weeks then. Yeah, but kind of apply more my methods to this high intensity training. Old angle. Oh yeah, the weights without labels. These aren't labels. I kind of have to use reference on the one right next to it. See how much weight I'm pulling. Let's I think we warmed up enough. I would say starting with this would be good enough. I think these are 3 sets of 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and this would be a 95 or 15. Let's do the 95. If I'm not wrong, these are a thing of 12 reps. Let me check. I think it's 2 sets of 10. I'm gonna ramp that up. I feel like I could do more. I think I'll do more reps. I'll do in total of 15 of 2 sets. Thought I was gonna do more from this angle, but that's better position. I'll just move the angle for you guys. I'll do a reps thing of like 15, a 12, and a 10. I'll do 3 sets. That felt really nice. I can feel those contractions just deepen. Move on to machine rear delt flies, so that's what they're called. I think I'll go to the one that we usually do chest flies on. That one's occupied. I don't have much time, so let's get moving. We'll do it here. I've never done it here. Let's see how it feels. I think it's like this, if I'm not wrong. I don't feel, maybe if I increase the weight, I don't feel it as much. Now that obviously could be so because of the limited amount of things you can do. Because this is more machinery compared to, let's say, the regular pec flies, pec deck. Yeah, that's how to do it. Let's do these, just so you know, even though we can't do those, we'll do something like this. So could, yeah, to emulate what I used to do, you just keep the handles here. Yeah, we'll do it like this because I do a lot more weight here, but because I haven't done it in a while, I can keep my first set like that. Yeah, it is slightly different from grip because I would usually grip it from the bar, but doing it like that is a bit more hard. That and because I haven't done T-bars in almost a month. We'll keep it out that way then. Yeah, because I think the max I did on T-bars a month ago was it 3 plates? I can't remember. Yeah, in fact, I think I'm swinging a bit too much. So let's drop the 145. The only thing I dislike from this, I prefer T-bars because the only problem is the fucking grip. Yeah. The fact that it may not sound like so incredible, but because you're holding on to something from a wider angle, it's more force coming through your arms. So it kind of takes away of the lat engagement compared to if you were just grabbing the bar like this. Because think about it here, the center of force power is coming from the center, so you're able to equally push instead of each side pushing it, so it's harder. But whatever, next time. May not sound too much, but it is, because if I do it to T-bars, I feel a bit more engagement and I can lift more. Now maybe it's the range of motion that I'm fine, but whatever. Let's get down to posing. Honestly, I don't know how this is gonna look because the lighting is a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. Let's take this off. Damn, I should have brought my hand. Let's do some back shots. I don't know how this looks. Oh yeah, it's way better, guys. You see, the fact that I went to failure much more, and I did it a mix of mine, I can see literally my lats sticking out much more wider. I know, it's not the shadow, I can literally see, look at this. And in terms of definition, I mean, no, it's really good. I can literally see the symmetry from my back right now. No, really good, guys. I don't know if the lighting's good so that you can see, but I can see visually. It's looking pretty good. Now for delts, that's something that I've had to work, but overall from what I did today, it helped a lot. Alright. So that's it for now, guys. I'm not going to really repeat what I said earlier in the car. I'm going back to what I was doing usually. And I'm not going to lie, it's not like I didn't learn stuff from Dorian's program. Not from Dorian directly. I don't think it has much to do with Dorian, it just has to do with the program particularly. It was a bit too generalized. Even though I haven't been trained in a year, I do feel a bit more, I don't want to spice myself up, but I do feel like I'm a bit more ahead compared to the usual person, just because the amount of knowledge I've had to research upon it. I mean, I was training in failure since day one. I wasn't just lifting weights. So yeah, I was doing bodybuilding. And so for me right now, what I was doing several weeks ago is a bit too generic, but I did learn variations that definitely helped me today. Like in terms of timing, in terms of workouts and extras that I can do with the extra squeeze that I'm doing it. Anything helps, you know? And that's, I think, you know what? I'm gonna say it right here. What I learned is that no matter what program you do, it's not the particular workout that's the benefit. It's not. People get that wrong. It's the principle that you get out of it. It's maybe the variation. It's maybe the mentality coming in when you have two of those other workouts. You squeeze in more, you hold out. From there, it doesn't matter whether you do the more reps or less. Why? Because that completely depends on body type. That's what I just learned. For me, I have to do more reps. That's why I need a spotter to do what Dorian does, because I can't. I need to do more in order to feel my muscles actually tearing and to actually feel a lot of lactic acid popping out. I mean, hell, look at me. I feel like my lats are wider today because of what I did of that mix. Not just sticking to something that I was doing, but mixing between what I already know, and I already know what works for me. That's what you should think all the time. What works for you, not something that works for another person. Learn their principles, but you can never replicate exactly what another person's doing because you don't have the same DNA. You don't have the same body type as them. So yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, peace. Work hard, train hard, have some discipline. See you guys.